Breathe better and sleep deeper with the Levoit Classic 160 Top Fill Humidifier. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to get your Levoit Top Fill Humidifier on Amazon today and enjoy a healthier, more comfortable home. Welcome to the Gridiron Gazette. I'm your host. Today, we're breaking down the 2024 season and what it taught us about Georgia football. The Bulldogs had high hopes going into the season, but ultimately fell short of their goal, losing to Notre Dame in the All-State Sugar Bowl. But despite the disappointment, there's still a lot to take away from this year. Adding powerhouse brands like Oklahoma and Texas to the conference made winning games a whole lot harder. I mean, we all knew it was going to be a challenge, but it seems that component of the SEC has really leveled out the playing field. The NIL and transfer portal have allowed teams that were once considered middling to become competitive against even the biggest schools. It's making winning in the SEC, and in college football as a whole, a lot more difficult. Now, I know what you're thinking. One loss isn't going to end your season. And you're right, it didn't. But 2 losses will make you think twice about your chances of making a deep run in the playoffs. The Bulldogs lost not 1 but 2 games this year, and it was tough to watch at times. They were able to earn a bid into the SEC championship for the 4th straight season, thanks in part to that 12-team playoff format. It's definitely provided more opportunities for teams to get back in the mix. One thing that Georgia has always done well is reload talent, and they did just that this year. But the loss of superstar players like Kamari Lassiter, Brock Bowers, and Ladd McConkey really hurt them on the field. Those guys had historic rookie seasons in the NFL, and it's going to be tough for Georgia to replace them. Finding massive playmakers is going to be key for their success next year. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what about all the strong coaching, elite talent, and good play calling? Yeah, those things are important. But execution is everything in football. And let me tell you, Georgia struggled with that this year. They made winning games a lot harder than it needed to be with poor execution. It's what doomed them in their 3 losses. And it's something they'll need to work on going forward. Despite the disappointment of this season, there is one thing that Kirby Smart teams will always do: fight. Whether it's coming back from 28-0 down on the road or defeating a top 10 team after being down by 10, Georgia has shown time and again that so long as Kirby Smart is at the helm, they'll never be out of the hunt. That's what we've learned from the 2024 season. It was a tough year for the Bulldogs, but they showed us that they're always going to fight. And with Kirby Smart leading the way, I have no doubt they'll be back in contention next year. Thanks for watching the Gridiron Gazette.